Can't we just do every other one shirtless? The ratings will go up, I think. One week we just do it pantsless and no one would see it, but
That's the OnlyFans content.
that's what I'm saying. We gotta get the OnlyFans stuff going. We have to say some weird stuff too.
I say weird it all the time.
Podcast listeners.
So how about the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial?
I didn't follow it
Have you
enough,
heard
and
about
I
it?
don't really care about it.
Yeah.
Are we starting, Chase?
Like it was more.
We're starting when you start us. Am I good?
We good? This might work. Hi, and welcome back to BakaTaka. I'm Aaron, your host. To my right immediately is
George.
to his right,
Erik.
and that's, I guess, the start.
Yep.
Oh.
You did it. That was your first opening to BakaTaka.
It's a very lame intro.
It was kind of disappointing. It
Hey,
was
wait,
much
at least
better.
compared to the Dead Dad one.
Wait,
Yeah.
well, I don't know when this one's going to air, so it'd be kind of awkward. Well, I guess my dad died on the 22nd, so this could air near to that. I messed up.
It's true.
Damn.
My dad died during the 22nd as well. It's crazy.
Wow. It's like your brothers.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
Wow.
I forgot.
I
Ooh.
tried to forget.
It's the way it works.
It's okay.
Yeah. What are we getting into?
I don't know, man. I'm just here to hang out with the boys, you know?
Yeah.
For the boys.
I'm just really tired.
Yeah. Big facts. It was so hot
we-
yesterday.
It was
We
98.
both had long days
It
yesterday.
was hot yesterday.
I like how
Well,
I like
three,
about
yeah,
I
you
like
were-
how you're
you
forgetting.
worked with him.
I worked with him.
Yeah, he works
You know,
with me.
he had a really long day. I didn't do anything.
He just stands
He's
there,
just a
to
helper.
be honest.
I mean,
Yeah,
what, you
but it's
hold like a
worse when you
s-
stand there because you get no breeze.
Don't
you
you
just
just
stand there in the
occasionally-
heat and you're just like,
Don't you
I
just
like
like
that.
I guess I'll die.
don't you just occasionally look for a pipe and then sometimes hold a stick? Isn't
no,
that
no.
like all
I
you do?
always look for a pipe. I occasionally find them.
Okay.
I think
That's better.
I think you need to realize something here.
But
So does it
then-
count as work when he doesn't find them?
I still get paid.
Yeah.
I try.
Well, then he has to follow me to learn how to find the pipe.
So really, he's making you do work.
Yeah. It's
That's messed up.
Wait.
well, I mean, that's why the first week when he was there, it was like a 55-hour work week, and then that Saturday I slept into like 11:30.
Hear me
That's
out
better
though.
than this Saturday.
Sometimes I feel bad about it, but then we both look for pipes and neither of us find them, and then I'm like, it's not my fault.
It's still
Well,
your fault.
The worst thing is when I'm walking around afterwards, and you're just like, "What you thinking?" And I'm just like, oh, "It's not the time. This is not the time."
I don't do that anymore.
I know, but sometimes I'm just looking around. And you're just like, "What you thinking?" So how am I going to explain to the guys in the office that this house is going to be messed up?
Oh man.
Yeah,
No pipes.
What was because yesterday
it was
the heat
hot as
index
hell.
I think when I checked said 103.
So when we were
Was it
outside
worse where you
working,
guys were?
it was 97 degrees flat with 93% humidity,
Oh god.
and I think the heat index was like 107.
That's really bad.
It was nightmarish.
Yeah, that's you,
That's
that,
all
you
right.
really got to stay hydrated in that.
Trust me, I tried. You can't get hydrated.
How bad was it where you guys were working? Chase, were you up in DC?
All right. So yeah, where I was at, I actually saw on the car it said 100 degrees, so I took a picture of it, and then it got up to 103 later, like
So-
5 minutes later.
I know that's not always accurate because when you park
is
in the
true.
sun,
This is
it
true.
shines
Well,
right on the thermometer and
exactly.
it just overheats itself.
That is true.
Yeah.
The difference is I was driving or whatever, and then we got to like a light and so yeah, and I was looking at it, I was like,
mine said 101, but then I checked my watch and it said 96. So
right.
Yeah, I'd take the watch because that's like, it takes an area. It's like, oh, this is your location, weather report stuff.
Yeah.
But we were in Silver Spring, and it was hot. And then traffic was a nightmare yesterday because the music festival's happening in DC. I think we were on the Beltway, and it was normally it's like an 8-minute delay or something when we're on the Beltway.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, my GPS said it was like, yo, it's going to be like a 20-minute delay. You're going to be on here for a while.
That's ridiculous.
I got a really good nap.
Where's the music festival happening in DC?
I'm not
Is it
sure.
like on the mall or convention center or something?
Usually they're in the mall.
I think this one's at the mall.
Because I was up there last night and there was definitely traffic,
Yeah.
but
What were you doing up there?
I was there for like a birthday thing. We went clubbing.
How'd that go?
That's why I slept in.
That I literally slept through my alarm, and I can count on one hand still the amount of times I've slept
Is
through
it
my
close
alarm.
to being countable on 2 hands, though?
I think next time it happens, it's going to be countable on 2 hands. Well, we can get into what happened for me yesterday a little bit if we want. I mean, it's nothing super exciting, but I want to hear
how
explained
it to me.
How was it? Yeah, I already explained it to you, Ben. Ben, I want to hear from you. How bad was the weather for you in your car that doesn't have AC?
Oh, yeah.
We was
You
in
don't have
someone
AC in your car.
He was in someone else?
So, yesterday I was John's helper, so I had AC yesterday.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
But
how's it
I
normally?
still went through 2 28-ounce things of Gatorade before noon, I think.
28 ounce. I need to check my water bottle. See. Okay, so that's 20 ounces.
Like the big things of Gatorade.
big
I thought
things, yeah.
that like gallon cooler they gave us. Mine was almost empty at the end of the day.
I actually never got to that because I had those 2 things of Gatorade and then like another water bottle on top of that.
So when you guys have the water in just sitting in the car, is it hot by the end? Like you're just drinking
So
hot water?
what
to
we
cool
do,
down?
we have an ice machine at work, and we fill it to the brim all the way to the top.
Okay, so
And that hopefully keeps it cool all
gotcha.
day.
Is it insulated at all, or?
Yeah, I mean it's one of those normal just like
Big
coolers,
cooler.
igloo coolers.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Cool.
So even at like 1 o'clock, you still got like a little bit of ice in there.
Yeah, that's
and
good.
It's still pretty cold.
Well, and your guys' typically, unless you get some really rough jobs, you guys finish around
No.
3 or 4 a lot, right?
No.
No? It's happened before. I'm not crazy.
I mean, it's happened. It's happened
Can.
before.
but that's not the typical.
So
No.
Okay.
Mike, well,
Yeah,
does.
he's in DC.
Chase is good at what he
Yeah.
does, guys. You should try that.
Well, he doesn't have to find pipes.
So
That's half my problem.
my crew, Ben will
half Eric's problem.
Ben will attest because
That's our
Ben was in my
problem.
crew before.
Yep.
But I work in like the trenches of Bethesda.
It's,
Everything's
it's the
hot and
worst.
overgrown, and it's all a bunch of rich and fancy houses. Chase can kind of attest to too when he gets to Northwest.
Okay.
When he works in Northwest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
super fancy.
yeah.
$1 million houses.
But it's just
No.
it's just
Oh, I believe
Bethesda, Chevy Chase. It's just hot, overgrown with really nice houses, and you just don't get off work until like 5 or 6.
And then you have an hour drive.
Yeah, to the office, and then an hour drive home.
Yikes. Yeah.
You get used to it.
I feel like you do.
Well, it's just when you don't do anything else, you just get home and you just,
Fall asleep.
I mean, you eat
Chill.
dinner, pop a beer, and then go to bed.
Gotta unwind.
Is
Gotta
that- is
unwind.
that blue
Exactly
collar
what
life?
happens.
That's what you do.
Is that blue collar
That's what you
life?
do.
Yeah.
I've been up to DC a lot recently.
Chase goes there every day.
Like
Every
in the
day?
span of about 1.5 weeks, I've been up there 5 times, which is nothing for you guys because that's like what you do.
Yeah.
But for me,
I go through West Bay.
I'm like, why
Best name ever.
have I done this? I went to
I want to go to DC more. Just there's so much food there.
There's so much.
There's
good
so
stuff.
much food.
It's mostly just like I hang out with friends, and it's just, hey, we want to go do this thing, and I never say no. I am horrible about saying no.
Just
to
say
things
no, man.
because of FOMO. I don't want to miss out. You know.
Well, you're not missing out on anything.
I'm always missing out on everything, actually. But anyway, so the worst part is one of the trips entirely unnecessary. So my friend Josh, I went up there with him. He had to go pick up something from IKEA, and then we went over to Micro Center, and he
That's not
wanted a
DC.
new monitor. It was close, and we ended up going through some of DC while we were there too, because we were
That's
just like
Montgomery.
chilling out. Anyway, so we went up to Micro Center, right? He gets a monitor. I'm in Micro Center. I accidentally buy 2 monitors. It happens. Don't worry about it.
Wait,
How?
wait.
How?
For what? You don't even have a computer.
It's a
I
computer.
have a computer.
I guess.
But why'd you
I
get? Why do you have 2
laptop.
on it?
Okay, you have a laptop. You don't
I
have
have a gaming laptop.
I have a laptop and I've got monitor strapped to it.
Yeah, chill out. And I have a nice desk that
PC.
deserves monitors.
I don't-
You have a nice
Eventually,
desk
I
that
will.
deserves a PC.
And eventually, it will have a PC.
I
but I
don't
gotta
like-
get there.
Well, I like towers and PCs, but I don't want one. It's a lot of space.
It is a lot of space.
As
Luckily,
it's-
I have space.
Yeah.
You do not have space.
I do not have space.
Eventually,
It's
you
higher,
might
but
have space, though.
I don't need that much power either. Now that I'm thinking about it.
True. Neither do I. But,
You also
know,
don't need 3 keyboards, George. So do you.
okay, first of all,
I've got 2 keyboards.
I've got 4 keyboards. With a 5th, that's half built.
And that's the problem.
Anyway.
Back to Micro Center.
So we go to Micro Center. I get my 2 monitors, really happy, nice Asus Tough Gaming or whatever.
Are they
ones.
curved?
They're not curved. I decided not to go with the curve thing. I don't really
Are they
get
144
it.
hertz?
They are 165, I think.
That's a thing now?
It's like an overclock thing. It's 144 or
Okay.
whatever. But yeah, so I think they overclock up to 165. Doesn't matter. I'm really mostly running them at 60 anyway, because I go through an HDMI matrix because I use my computer and my work computer, and I
Yeah.
just have to like control everything with monitors and stuff.
Yeah.
I've got a switch.
But can't you just like hook that up a different way and just have that 144 hertz?
I could, but then I wouldn't be able to use it with my work computer without like having to go in the back and start switching cables out, which eventually, especially if I build my own PC, it's just going to be set up that way and I'll
Right.
figure something else out. But right now,
Because I know
it's
on
most effective
I know on
using the Switch.
mine, I hooked it up through Thunderbolt, and that's 144 hertz, and you can
So-
switch it at will between 60 and 144.
So the thing is, the HDMI matrix does not support higher than 4K 60.
Right, but do you not have like a Thunderbolt port or anything,
I'd have to look into that. I think I do have one Thunderbolt port.
or a lightning bolt, or whatever the hell it's called?
So I probably could set it up straight from my computer to the second input
Mhm.
on the monitor, and then I could use it straight that way.
Yeah, because on mine I can
be some weird
I can
stuff
set up
going
to where the lightning bolt port is 144 hertz, and then I can also have another monitor on the HDMI port, which would just be 60.
That'd be nice. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
just-
I have to
just
look
do
into
something like
I have
that.
to look into that.
It'd be
Yeah, I
easy.
could probably do that.
Yeah.
Either way, very happy with the monitors. But I got home and I opened the first one straight out of the box,
Dropped it.
cracked. The screen absolutely like shattered along one edge. No damage to the box. Literally 0 damage to the box. It had like the Asus branded tape. I cut it. It wasn't like it was resealed or anything. It pulled out of the box and the screen is just broken. But it was like, it was obvious it had never been dropped. It was a manufacturing issue.
Yeah.
Like the bezel was perfect. The box had no damage, completely sealed when I got it.
Call customer support.
Huh?
Customer support.
So I just put it back in the box, opened the next one. I was like, dear God, I hope this one's fine. And it was. And I just drove up to Micro Center the next day.
Oh, okay.
And I had to get like 3 levels of management involved. Because if it's obvious enough that, hey, there's some like problem, but
So
when it's like,
they just wanted to absolutely confirm you didn't tamper with it.
essentially,
then-
yeah. Well, because it's really hard if I got back and I was like, hey, didn't notice this when I bought it, but the box has like clearly been dropped and the monitor inside is broken, then they could be like, okay, well, the box was clearly dropped. That's a problem.
Yeah.
When the box has no damage
Yeah.
and you say, I opened it and it was like this, they're like, so you dropped it, right? and apparently they don't have to replace that.
Yeah.
So we had to go through like 3 layers of management. They're just like, hey, you don't have to be here for this part. Just go wander the store for a bit. Talk to one of the guys over there. Have him bring one of the other ones up. We'll see if we can figure this out. So we go through everything. I get back there and like, so here's what we're going to do. Basically, we never sold you a broken monitor. They opened up my receipt on their like little
Yeah.
their stock portal or whatever, and they just straight up changed the serial number associated with the monitor I bought to the new monitor. So they didn't even like return that one and then give me the new one. They just
pretended.
erased the first one from existing.
And
I was like, cool, thanks.
That's some shady shit.
It was crazy, but obviously opened it
Micro
there on
Center
site
and
to make
Micro
sure.
Center, that one just looks shady because it's like right next to a Five Below and a Marshalls,
It
and you're
really
like,
does.
I
They're
don't,
right
I
next to
don't
a
know
dollar
about
store.
this. You got Trader Joe's and Home's Good down the way. You're just like,
Yeah.
I don't know if this place is. I camped
But,
out there once.
Yeah,
looking
you
for,
had to because
3090
3090.
into 3080s and 3070,
That's really good.
and there was 2 guys in front of us, and they're like, well, that's not what we wanted. We wanted GPUs or whatever they were looking for, and they're like, well,
Those are GPUs.
Yeah, those are GPUs.
Whatever they wanted.
They wanted PSUs or something.
Something like
probably.
that.
Power supply.
Oh.
Maybe.
They didn't
Anyway.
want those, and they're like, well, all right, we're
Well,
leaving.
what could they possibly need besides those?
Yeah, like why would you camp out for anything that wasn't?
It was
Because the only thing to camp
30
out for
series
are
GPUs.
GPUs now. Because everybody wants them
this was
mine
like
Bitcoin.
This was like the height of the GPUs not being in stock.
Well, it's still like the height.
well,
that's true.
it
But like
wasn't
this
just
was when it
GPUs.
started.
It
Okay.
was something else. I forget. But either way, they didn't want those. So
Well, that worked out.
So we not only did we have to stay there, it was a random that I found them in the first place.
Yeah.
But then we went up there, and it was just like 3 hours of just sitting there, plus until like the guy showed up and he was like, "You guys want to buy stuff?" Yes. And I was like, okay, here's these. Come back in 2 hours.
Did you get them brand new?
Oh no, they were like either in a build or
Oh, okay.
The thing with getting like 30 series,
yeah.
if they're used, somebody probably used them to mine something.
Yeah.
probably.
Which means they really taxed them.
Yeah.
Which is
I don't think I think these were like in builds and they got
Right. But
replaced.
Whenever they
quick.
say, hey, we got them in build or they've been refurbished or something, somebody probably used it to mine.
I don't remember what it was. I remember it not being a problem for me because I didn't buy them.
is crypto mining profitable at this point? With the
People,
state of
people
things?
do it all the time, yeah.
I know they
with the-
do, but
with
like
the
is it
I mean, it's still,
becoming
it's always,
less
it's going to be,
profitable?
it might not be profitable in the sense that you might be losing money now because it's on the down,
Yeah.
but it's going to go back up.
True.
So you're going to have,
That
I mean,
makes sense.
it's what an investment is long term.
Yeah, it's got to
So-
be long term.
So, I mean, they're going to get their money back
Yeah.
with how inflation's going.
I like Micro Center though. It's like a candy store, you know?
I've never been to one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're missing out, man.
I've never had a reason to. I remember that
Yeah.
because you took off work or you clocked out of work to go to Micro Center to get it and then clock back in.
Yeah, this boy, he
mean-
needed some help building that PC. That was a fun trip. And then we get there and his card just keeps declining because it costs too much and he didn't know he had a limit on how much he
Yeah,
could spend.
you have to call your bank to,
and
especially if putting on a debit
well,
card.
and then he, yeah. So we go through all that, and he's like, I can't buy this. And so the thing is, he called his bank while he was there, and there was like nothing they could do on their end without more of a heads up. So it was a good thing that I was brought along because I was like, yeah, I'll just drop $1,000 to help.
Help the boy out.
And
Like,
you'll pay me back.
what I don't
And
get
Chase
is-
is good for it, so that's awesome.
What I don't get is how the bank didn't accept it. Because when I used to buy and sell like gold and stuff, I've bought like $20,000 all just off my debit card, and all I had to do was call it. Well, to be fair, the manager at the bank knew me,
Okay.
so I could just call them and be like, "Yo, what do you need this time? Like, I'm about to drop like 20 grand on gold," and they'd be like, "We got you. Just do it like in the next hour."
That's awesome.
So I mean,
Chase, you got to get in with your bank. That way they'll let you use your money better.
or just get a different bank because
Oh,
I
that's
think
true.
I think
Well,
My-
aren't you a truist?
I know my bank allows me like 3 grand in purchases or something right now.
Yeah.
So, or just get a credit card.
Yeah.
Credit card.
All right, man.
I mean, you know,
Alright.
save money on Amazon.
Yeah. Build some of that credit.
I mean, if you're already paying for the Prime membership, you might as well get the card. Honestly, build
guess.
credit. It's cheaper on Amazon. You get a lot of points back that you can use to buy more. I'm not shilling for Amazon, but honestly, I do like their card. I use it for pretty much everything.
It's metal.
I don't buy
is metal.
I don't buy enough.
But it's not Apple card metal. That thing
Yeah,
is
that
built different.
I thought about getting that because there's a lot of stuff you can do with the card and Apple Pay specifically.
Yes.
Kill a guy with it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
It's so easy to pay.
It gives you a lot
It's
of
so
like
nice.
ease of access stuff.
It really does. And you get, I think 5% on any, is it 5 or 3% on anything you buy on Apple or from Apple? But then it's like a flat 2% on everything else,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly. I have one because I had an iPhone for all of 6 months. And the card still works. I think you can only get the card if you have Apple.
Well, you can use the card. It's just you can't connect it to anything.
It's
Apple
you can't, so they'll send you your email statement or whatever.
Yeah.
There's literally not even a link to click in the email to go and pay it off. You still have to search in your browser, hey, Apple card, whatever to pay. And I'm like, could you not just put a link in this email? That is so inconvenient.
now. Yeah.
Well, like, whose idea was that? So I don't use that card, but I still have it because it's like, I don't know. I could probably
Good
like
card.
open a beer with it because it's like legit metal,
Yeah.
not like the flimsy metal they use.
You
for
can
the
open
Amazon
you can open
Prime
a beer with like anything though.
That's true, but with that you're doing it in style.
Because there's some of those like in some of those TikTok compilations, it's like your one Mexican friend that can open a beer with anything, and he's just wearing like a cowboy hat, and he just like flips it on, and you're like, how does this work?
The physics.
How can he make this happen?
I always like the
I like the ones
videos
where
of
they just
people.
bite it and it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that just sounds like a horrible idea.
teeth
I've done
are
it.
horrible.
I've done it before, but it's a horrible idea.
Or you just have like the girls that are just like putting it like random parts of their body and twisting it, and you're just like, how does this function? How do you make this work?
I like the videos where people use their phone and it opens the bottle, but it also just cracks their screen. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you deserve that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That is on you.
But the best is when they just do it with any random object.
Yeah. Do it with another beer.
You can.
You can.
It's
You just-
easily.
Yeah.
It's physics.
But like I said,
It's just
the
a
one that doesn't
leverage.
make sense to me is like the dude literally just puts it to his cowboy hat and just pops open.
I don't understand it. I don't know how much you have to drink to get that superpower.
It's not super.
Don't look at me. I don't
It's just
drink
an
that
acquired
much.
skill.
I don't drink that much.
Yeah, you drink the most of anyone here. But
Big
yeah, that's
facts.
still not much.
Oh, we went to Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh, that was good.
Buffalo Wild Wings is
Yeah,
like Buffalo Wild Wings.
a Long Island.
That was a good Long
delicious.
Island.
That was delicious.
Should have tried the legendary Mountain Dew. Long Island.
that looks so
Legal
gross.
legend.
It just looked
Mountain
awful. It
Dew.
looked so bad. There weren't even layers to it in the picture.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole thing
It
with
just
a Long
looked-
Island.
it just looked black.
Just black.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to drink that.
Like the people.
I thought you were going different. I was like, are we about to get canceled?
That was too far, dude.
Are we about to get
You can't
canceled?
say that.
It doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't.
But then,
I
like when we were
love-
talking about there's a whole wiki dedicated to
Yes.
exclusive Mountain Dew flavors.
I do love that.
Baja Blast is now in gas stations. You
Yeah.
can pick it up now. Summer.
They do that.
Is it exclusive to certain gas stations?
I don't know. It was at Wawa, so I imagine
Maybe.
it's not. But
It could be, but yeah. I mean, Baja Blast isn't that one? So it's always at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
But
it's a
don't they do
summer.
like a yearly? Like yeah, it's
It's a
summer.
summer.
They
Yeah, during
always
summer
release
they'll
them.
pop it out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
4th of July they'll pop out.
I mean,
Mountain
Livewire,
Dew.
Livewire used to be summer
USA.
only.
USA.
USA is actually pretty good.
Mhm.
I like
Livewire used to be summer only, but now it's year round.
I think it's mostly.
Code Red.
You're
I
right.
was never a huge fan of Code Red.
I mean, I
Until
was
they mixed it with voltage.
it's voltage.
I did. Voltage is the white one. What's the white one? Oh, white one is whiteout. Voltage is.
What are these flavors? Voltage doesn't
I
explain
don't
anything.
know.
Whiteout doesn't
Dude,
explain
they're
anything.
Like, they're like men's like hygiene
Right, but-
things.
but-
It's
but-
like, do you
but
want to
then-
smell like this thing, or do you want to just smell like Alpine Fresh Winter Breeze?
Well, I mean, like Alpine Fresh
What do you
makes
mean?
sense to me.
motor oil.
But like, I can
I got my
understand those
Kraken,
smells. But like, what's whiteout? I know. So like, the Legend flavor is
That's a
a
good
raspberry or a
Yeah.
blackberry flavor.
Ben,
Like,
what's white out?
Ben. What is the
like,
whiteout flavor?
what's
supposed to
whiteout
be?
and voltage supposed to be?
Voltage?
What's red? Is it cherry?
Code Red, I think is a.
I think it's supposed to be a cherry. Yeah.
I think it's cherry. The USA is like straight up just voltage, Code Red, and whiteout mixed. And I don't know if it's actually those, but it does taste
And
like
it
that.
ends up purple, so it kind of makes sense.
It's
I mean,
weird
yeah,
because
when
it
you mix
actually,
like red, white.
but it's weird
I know,
because
but
it
I'm
actually
saying, like-
tastes like all three of those
That's
combined.
what I'm saying. Like it actually tastes.
Like you
But
can
then-
taste distinct notes of all three of the things that you
Yeah.
assume make it up, which is really weird.
And then they got other exclusive flavors that literally just say like this is sour apple.
Yeah,
Which
That one
makes sense.
sucks.
Yeah.
weird sodas. Like
hated that.
the special
all my
things, like
homies.
the most recent one that I know of, Coke did that whole Starlight flavor. It tastes
that?
like space.
Space. Tastes
Space.
Like?
It's called Starlight Coke.
What does space taste like?
It tasted bad out of a plastic bottle. I'll
You
tell
know
you
what-
that. But
you
out
know
of a
what-
can, it was okay.
You know what tasted bad?
you got us.
So voltage is a blue raspberry / citrus variant with
Okay.
ginseng.
Ooh,
Okay.
And what was the other one?
Whiteout.
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 Whiteout is.
White.
It just says a smooth citrus variant.
What about USA? What's
So-
USA? Is that just
Yeah,
all the mix?
Would like
Yeah.
smooth citrus be like a Sprite or something?
It.
Like
It's been a
lemon
long
limes?
time since I've had
They don't
one,
really
but
they don't really
probably.
have it that often. White out.
Right.
It's
I
not.
mean, if it's just smooth
Yeah,
citrus,
it's
it would just be
it's
like
not a year-round flavor.
No, I think they just drop it every once
Did you
in a
guys
while.
ever try the The salted caramel Pepsi.
That sounds fun.
No.
Salted caramel Pepsi was a weird one. I'm not gonna lie. By the end of the bottle, I was like, I could have another.
You know what's
I didn't because I just never was back in the store to buy one.
The
But
only thing I think about Pepsi
wasn't bad.
is that I think it's that video of that guy that was like, I opened a 25-year-old Crystal Pepsi and he drank it and immediately threw up. I think that's the only thing I can think of Pepsi
Yo,
for
when they
different
brought
flavors.
Crystal Pepsi back though,
Yeah.
that was a great
Didn't
PR move.
didn't
I love
nobody like Crystal Pepsi though?
Nope.
Didn't everybody say Crystal Pepsi is like one of the worst things they ever made?
that. Probably.
And then they brought it back and
I
everybody's
believe
like, this is still the worst thing you've ever made.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was nostalgia.
You know,
It was interesting, and it was brought to a market of people that didn't try it originally. Because
I guess.
like Pepsi markets
Yeah.
to a younger crowd, you know, soda drinkers.
Because I was gonna say, I guess because Crystal Pepsi came out when like I was born.
Oh, man,
So-
that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
You know what? Was it the Pepsi made with nitrogen? That was bad. Like, so like the bubbles are smaller and it goes down smoother. That was like their whole thing. I tried it. Not good.
That's like the that like aerated Hershey bar, the one with like all like the little bubbles in it.
That sounds
It's not
Disgusting.
good. It's like it
Disgusting.
tastes like Pepsi, but weird.
like, why would you aerate it? Like you aerate like wine.
What? Instead of carbonated,
It
it's
was-
like uses nitrogen to like.
Ben, you have something to say? What is it?
Duo SA is a mixture of Code Red, Whiteout, and Voltage.
Okay, yeah, it was exactly.
Yeah. So I mean, it's red, white, and blue.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it's decent. It works. They
Well,
flavor
yeah.
together very well. Can you look up the aerated Hershey bar? I don't know if it's called like Hershey
thought it was
Fluff or
Air.
something. Hershey Air. I don't know.
Remember that?
It's weird because you
I never
bite
had
it
one.
and because of all like the air
Is it like a
inside-
wafer kind of like
Texture?
texture?
It's no.
Or just kind of
yes
like,
and no.
is it like a nutty bar where it just kind of like feels like it falls apart?
It's weird because you bite it and then because of all like the air, all the cavity, little like air pockets inside, it just kind of squishes weird. I don't know how to explain it. What's it called?
It's called Hershey's Air Delight. It just looks like all of their normal chocolate, just with a bunch of air holes.
Yeah, it's literally just a normal chocolate bar, but like you said, with air holes.
Hey,
Well,
It's-
they also have kisses.
Ben,
Oh,
look
they have
up
kisses
Look
for
up
that?
nitrogen infused Pepsi.
So is it like the texture of like biting into like a foam peanut?
Not that bad, but
Okay.
similar. Yeah.
Okay.
Imagine that, but like only half as bad as that would be.
I can't. One, I can't imagine it, but two, kind of imagining it sounds disgusting.
Honestly, I can't do Hershey's milk chocolate because it is so disgustingly sweet to me.
Really?
I like dark
I
chocolate.
can't.
I can
Dark
do dark
chocolate's-
chocolate. Dark chocolate is so good. The sugar though,
I
I
hate
feel
it.
like when I eat like a normal Hershey bar, I feel it just like scratching my teeth.
I don't
You've also
mind.
had
And
nine
I'm
cavities.
I have.
I don't-
Ever since I got my wisdom teeth removed, I have had problems with
I feel like
cavities.
that's supposed
Don't
to
get your
help you.
wisdom teeth out.
I don't. All right. Line.
Hi, my name's Erik.
Hi, my name's Erik. Mine?
From BakaTaka.
From BakaTaka. And you're watching BakaTaka. I don't mind Hershey bars, but more from the Hershey company that I like
Also
is
don't like
the
Tidewater is not my favorite.
Oh wow, dude, way to put their name out.
No, I'll put their name out. I think they go.
You can look up
really,
Tidewater.
I think they go really ham on telling you you need fillings and stuff.
Really?
Like way before you do.
Dude, that was crazy because I had the opposite where they're like, one person's like, Aaron, you kind of have crowding in your teeth. Went there the next time, they're like, you have really straight teeth. I was like, well, nothing changed.
I don't-
It's been
I-
6 months.
I think they're so heavy-handed.
I think that's just.
I mean, it's like
you know what's
a.
great is when dentists come into you and they're like, we're gonna clean your teeth, and they just start like, scraping in between.
Are they like
get
a
stuck.
They're like a franchise.
They are.
So they probably just got a bunch of people in there, and
Yep.
they all. It's like
I don't like it.
They're trying to get
I
that
need to.
money.
I need to.
It's
find
like
a new
Pearl
dentist.
Vision and VisionWorks for eye doctors. It's like it's a franchise thing, but like you're you buy into that franchise. To
Well, I
open
don't
them
know.
up.
So I don't think Tidewater is a franchise. I think it's
Right,
one.
but I mean,
there's
it's like
multiple
yeah,
locations.
but it's multiple locations.
But I don't think it's franchise.
But I mean, it's like VisionWorks and ProVision. It's like
Yeah.
they got multiple locations, and
Yeah.
each one has multiple doctors.
True.
And they're all not going to give you the same result.
That is true. That is
Yeah.
true. Either way, not a fan of Tidewater anymore. I want to find a new dentist, but I'm
If
lazy
anyone
and have
knows,
not
leave it in
done
the
that.
comments.
Yeah, leave in the comments. I found a nice one I actually like, but they're down in Jacksonville, Florida.
Dang.
Because I had to find one because Tidewater did me dirty, gave me a junk filling that decided to delaminate like the week I got down there, and I basically could not eat without extreme pain.
I want to hear about this nitrogen Pepsi.
Yeah, give us the nitrogen Pepsi.
It's
I'm dumb
it's
when
called
I'm
Nitro
dentist.
Pepsi,
Okay.
Good name.
and it's just got a widget in the bottom of the can, like some beer and cold brew coffee products have, that infuses nitrogen into the drink, and it makes that foamy, creamy Guinness-style pour possible.
It was really bad. Maybe because I drink it out of the can.
I don't like Guinness.
I've never had Guinness.
I've never. You tried the blondie.
That's not like
Mm,
Guinness.
Yeah, I guess
that's not like
that's a
straight
light Guinness, not like
Was
dark
that-
Guinness.
Was that Guinness?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Guinness, but it's a Baltimore
that was the
or
Baltimore thing.
it's a Maryland exclusive because Guinness is up in Baltimore.
Gotta love Old Bay.
That's.
Isn't there no
That's
Old
not.
Bay? I was gonna say,
There's nothing Old Bay
there's no
about
Old Bay in
it.
it. I mean, they got that.
Old Bay?
They
There
got
is
that.
an Old Bay beer though.
Yeah, there's an
right?
Old Bay beer, and then
Vodka or
then there's the
whiskey?
Flying Dog Company here.
Flying Dog. That's it.
They're doing a Old Bay vodka.
I gotta try that.
I mean, I'll try it just because it's Old Bay.
Yeah,
don't
I gotta find that.
I'm
Is it
not-
already out? Do we
I
know?
don't
Is it like
know.
a release?
So
thing?
if
How does
Flying,
that work?
I know
well,
they're
the
brewing.
drop is.
Yeah, when's
But-
the drop?
When's the drop?
I don't
When are we
know,
gonna
but
get
it's
on?
Flying Dog out of Health,
Ew.
I think.
Check it out.
Maryland has
Health,
some weird
Healththorpe or
names.
Frederick.
Like, I'm not crazy about Old Bay. I like it. I'm not one of those Marylanders that puts it on everything though.
Yeah.
It
I
on
mean,
fries.
But I'll try it on
smacks.
stuff every.
Old
mean,
Bay
I'll-
on
If there's something new to
fries
put it on, I'll try it.
Yeah.
goes hard.
I mean, when
does.
restaurants around here do it right,
Yes.
it's good.
Yeah.
But when you just got like old Granny Gums over there with Old Bay on everything,
Yeah.
Flying Dog is in Frederick.
Frederick,
I know it's in Frederick. Okay, cool.
because they've got a lot of they got a citrus orange citrus IPA that's really good. Oh, there's a lot of breweries around here. We need to go on a tour.
You're the only one here that drinks beer. Of like
They've
all
got-
of BakaTaka, you're the only one who drinks beer.
They got other stuff.
If they have ciders, I could probably make it.
They probably have ciders.
If
around
they
here.
have ciders, I can make it. But-
Everybody.
so a
They
lot of
have
the times when you go to
fruit juice, I can
breweries,
make it.
at least I haven't gone to many breweries, but I've been to a few. And more often than I expected, they'll not have cocktails, which I was surprised about. I've been
I
to
think I
a
mean I
couple.
feel that it's more of either you do liquor or you do beer.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just assume if you're going to do beer and cider, you'll at least have some cocktails, and they don't. And I like cocktails. If it's got vodka in it, I'm probably a fan. That's just my speed.
I'm a simple man.
I'm a simple man. Just give me vodka. I don't care.
I drink pretty much anything.
You're German, not Russian.
I just like their water.
He could be Russian.
Huh?
He could be Russian. There's a lot of
Maybe.
mix in there.
Yeah. I don't know. I've
Well,
never
if
done the
he's
ancestor
Russian,
stuff.
I'm Russian. I don't want to be. I like to be
Either
this
way.
time.
You've killed this line of reasoning.
Yeah, let's go on a brew tour.
Yeah. I'm down for it.
I want to go on a wine.
Like I said,
But they're all
FOMO,
like-
I'm down for anything.
They're all like north.
Planet.
It's like they're all in like Baltimore and
We
Frederick.
could just go to one of the local wineries.
Columbus.
Isn't that the same?
There's one in Calvert County.
Go point.
Is there a winery in Cove Point?
There's a wine symbol. So there has
there's
to be
a
one down there.
there's
Vineyard.
there's a moonshine brewery down in Southern Maryland.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Well, that makes sense.
it's like down the road from us.
I know there's one near me in Leonardtown.
I think it might be the one. It's the one.
There's also one down
that seems right.
Yeah, but
Moonshine seems right.
there's a moonshine
couple
brewery
of them.
near us. It's like
There's the one.
it's like
where
moonshine.
Philip
Moonshine.
got married, right? He got married in a vineyard, didn't he?
That was a old farm that got turned into a wedding place.
Oh,
So not a vineyard.
never mind.
Also, Flying Dog
played at a
appears to
wedding.
only do beer.
So we helped do sound. Me and my dad helped set up sound for a wedding. I think Philip played guitar at a vineyard. I think that's right. It was a long time ago.
Man, this is some.
What's
it
bad
was
Philip's
like
wedding?
some
story.
what does that make us BS?
This is some like
Was Philip's wedding the one with the Capri Sun on the barrel?
Correct.
Okay.
Capri Sun in the barrel.
I don't. That's the only thing like Jeff mentioned to me about it. He was like, "Yo, this is some like farm stuff. They've got a whole barrel of ice with Capri Sun."
I mean, honestly,
down.
I will down some.
Well, it
Capri
depends. What
Suns,
is it?
and
Is
they
it-
will mess me up.
Is it Pacific Cooler? If it's Pacific Cooler, I'll kill
Pacific
it.
Cooler,
I
great flavor.
I
That's
wasn't
great.
there.
I don't remember the flavors. All I remember is there was Capri Suns at a wedding.
Well, why wouldn't there be?
Did they have children at the wedding, or was it like a no kids wedding?
I mean, I'm sure there were children
There
there.
was Ben. And he
Because it'd be
was-
funnier if they were like, "Don't bring your kids to our wedding. We don't want them there." Because
That's-
people do that.
I
And
guess some
then
people
they
do
had
that.
the barrel of Capri
That's
Suns.
a power play. Only better would be if they had a barrel of hugs.
Oh, I love
Just but only.
Hugs?
So hugs
Or
are
look like a
they're
barrel.
literally they're like a barrel shaped bottle.
Is that the one
They
with the
have
like
a
the foil?
top,
Okay, yeah, I know it.
And they're like literally just you know
Disgusting.
the ice
I hate 'em.
pop stuff.
Yeah.
It's just that juice,
I was gonna say,
but not frozen.
isn't it just like gross,
I
like
love
generic Kool-Aid?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I
terrible.
love
Yeah,
it.
I know what you're
It's
talking
so
about.
good.
But they're hugs. They're great.
Yeah, you gotta love hugs.
You gotta love them.
You don't you don't even peel the top off.
What's
you just bite
the-
it with your teeth and then poke a hole.
What's the plastic one with the little like snap thing that you gotta twist off?
Oh,
Those
actually, I
are-
think
those
those
are
are straight
just
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
That's
That's
just
just
straight
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
That's just Kool-Aid?
Like, that's OG Kool-Aid.
Then
brand
what's the
Kool-Aid.
one that comes in the wax bottle that you have to tear the
Isn't
wax
that a
off?
candy? I
No,
thought the wax
no, it's
bottle
it's
thing was a candy one.
It's
The
also
little soda
Kool-Aid.
candies. Those are wax.
I know that's like the root beer one, but isn't there like a wax like Kool-Aid one? I don't know if it's Kool-Aid.
Is
but
there?
Yeah, it's still cool.
It's still
There's like
Kool-Aid?
a wax bottle Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
But you know it has like little like
Yeah, that's Kool-Aid.
But is
Yeah.
it wax?
No, no, no.
If-
I'm talking about
I
like
thought
a
it
full
was
like wax bottle.
He's talking like a wax bottle. I
the
don't.
whole bottle is
Yes.
Yeah,
all the way to the top.
plastic.
I'm looking at a picture right now. I can confirm it's Kool-Aid.
And it's a wax bottle.
Is it wax?
Yeah, with the little like thing on the
Like a
top
little
that you
twisty.
break off.
It's like kind of a.
Show us the picture.
Yeah, just show us the picture. Get over here.
Yeah. You can walk over here.
Yeah, bring that over here.
Yeah, we need.
Hey,
we
no
need-
one
I need
sees you.
some
We're getting
visual.
some photo evidence. He'll put it in the chat, and Chase will put it in the video. We need to pass this around.
No, that's the
So-
first one I was
yeah,
talking
so
about.
those are the Kool-Aid things.
The next
not
one is
wax.
the next one I'm talking about is like a little one. It's wax and it's got like juice in it.
Okay, we might have to just pause and figure this one
Yeah.
out, boys.
Hey,
'Cause
give
this
us
is gonna
give us 5
'Cause
minutes.
I know
We'll
there's
be
like
right
the
back,
I know
guys.
there's like we don't need no hose.
You deserve that.
I know.
You tell me you don't eat those?
There you go.
Man.
You want to throw that on the screen?
They have those. Don't they have those in Japan?
They
They
those
have
in
them everywhere.
America.
No, I mean, but those are like
Those
Japanese.
those
Oh,
are
probably.
Anyway,
Japan has
by
a,
the way,
Japan
you're
has a
not-
lot of candy
You're not
stuff.
supposed to eat the wax. You can chew it though.
Oh
You're
yeah,
not
I know you're
supposed
supposed
to
I know you can
swallow.
chew the wax.
Oops.
I found that out the hard way.
Well,
I also bit a glow stick, so I'm not smart.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Out of all the things I've tasted that are bad,
Though I have
It's up there.
also bitten glow sticks, so I can't really knock you for that.
isn't that an old like Homestarrunner joke? It's
Homestar Runner?
you don't know what Homestarrunner is?
World Star, no.
Do you guys know what Homestarrunner is? Oh my goodness,
Chase, you were
Jeff would back me up. Oh my, we're moving on. Well, I'm not going to explain Homestarrunner.
Fact check.
Yeah, I need Jeff here for
I
Homestarrunner.
don't know what that is.
Oh my- I'll show
we
it to
gotta
you guys
get, We
later.
gotta get Jeff for another episode, and you can lead off with whatever Homestar Runner is.
Oh my.
Dear Lord, we broke him.
No, it's just one of those things.
You
Just
realized
like,
his age.
I'm old.
Yeah.
I'm old.
are.
This is
Same.
like early
Hey.
internet
Of
stuff.
course, you're not that old.
I'm
You're
old
4
enough.
years older than me.
Yeah.
That's not that old.
What you got for us, Ben?
I'm not that old.
Ben?
What the frick is this?
Oh no.
Homestarrunner. Do you see Strong Bad, Homestarrunner?
I see Strong Bad, but
You see
that's
the
the
cheap-
only thing I remember.
You see the cheap and Marzipan. Marzipan.
Strong Bad is the only person I recognize.
Yeah.
Is it a show?
Is this a
It's
It
an
sounds
it's an internet show.
I don't know.
Like when the
I-
internet was first around.
Dang.
Homestarrunner.com.
No, I don't know what this is.
we didn't internet.
Maybe if I-
Chase can throw up on the screen. I'll save for another time with Jeff.
maybe a picture I might have like seen before, but I do not know what
Yeah.
that is based on the name alone. I guarantee it.
Fahobagad? You don't know Fahobagad?
You can't say that.
No, I do not.
That's
Oh my
you
goodness.
can't
That
say
sounds
that.
like a
On, you
slur.
can't say that
Oh
on.
my
You can't say
goodness.
that on air, dog.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
We'll have to get Jeff on here and talk about
can't.
Homestarrunner.
Good Lord.
You won't get canceled with Homestarrunner.
No.
Maybe some of the jokes in there, like if you get deep into Homestarrunner.
Yeah, maybe.
But this was like early internet.
Things were different back then. It was the wild,
It
wild west.
was Wild West. Holy crap.
Oh man.
I wasn't even alive.
No, I don't think you were. What was that? What was that signal?
Did you? It was 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Ish.
Time to talk about more.
I
food.
saw it out of the corner of my eye.
More food time, boys.
When, just real quick, Ben, if you still have that up, when was that like a thing? Like when did it get released? If it
Early
doesn't have a date?
2000s.
Oh, then I was.
Original release January 1st, 2000.
Yeah.
2000. Okay.
I
Through
So I was
present.
3.
It's still
I-
going.
Still going.
Wait, Homestarrunner still a thing?
It says it's still going.
Because I know the creator like stopped it for a while because of like depression.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the on Wikipedia it says January 1st, 2000 through
You enjoy
present.
those Mike and Ike's?
Is that like the same
Yeah.
like the same era as the whole
They're not even real.
the Loss comic?
What?
You know Loss, right?
The TV show?
There's a web comic that got really popular because it was like,
fan fiction?
look up Loss web comic.
Lost, like the show Lost?
No.
You were
not
saying
Loss.
LOST.
LOSS, Loss.
Oh, no, I
Oh.
don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. There was this really popular webcomic series this guy did, and it was usually like upbeat kind of humor, and then all of a sudden he just drops this one called Lost, and there's like no words. It's 4 panels, and it's like this dude going to the hospital, freaking out, talking to a nurse, finding his wife, and it's just like she had a miscarriage or something, and everyone's just like, where did this come from? And it's called Lost, and people have just, it's a really popular thing on Reddit. I'm surprised you haven't heard of it before. Because like you'll every once in a while see a meme and you're just like, what the heck is this? And everyone in the comments is just, is this Lost? Is this Lost? Is this Lost?
So
Is this Lost?
I wasn't into that, so I don't know about that. I wasn't into webcomics then.
Okay.
Because what I watched was
never
like
did webcomics.
what I watched was like Homestarrunner and Happy Tree Friends.
Gotcha. Do you know when Lost
So
was
so it
around?
was originally a webcomic series on Control Alt Delete,
Okay.
and it originated in October of 2002.
Okay, so it was a similar era. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But that one comic you're specifically talking about was in 2008.
Okay.
What a good year.
Wow.
That
Started in
was-
2002.
It's
It happened in 2008, and I think he still did stuff if he's not still doing that. I don't know.
I'm not sure because this page just
What?
is specifically talking about that one comic strip.
Yeah. That one really blew up because it really came out of nowhere.
I think
And I only know because I've seen it on Reddit.
They had me in the first half.
I don't think I cared about it at the time because I graduated in 2009.
Mhm.
In 2008, I was in my senior year.
Yeah.
So I was probably playing World of Warcraft at the time and
Well,
didn't
and
care.
I think, I don't know how
As
big
it
it was
should be.
at the time. I think it's one of those things that kind of grew with like cult classic internet humor
I
kind
was
of a
going to
thing.
say, because at the time, it was like Homestarrunner,
Mhm.
like all the Newground stuff,
Yeah.
like Happy Tree Friends,
I know that one.
all of just the random, like,
I know.
the cult stuff before the current cult stuff
Yeah.
is popping up.
Stuff like that is just, it's crazy to see how things have changed over the years, but like, it hasn't really. You know, the internet is still just a random place,
Yeah.
and there's always something new popping up, and it's crazy to see that the stuff that existed in the early 2000s that we grew up with, for example, Homestarrunner, is just still going, and we just don't even care anymore or know
Yeah.
at all. But
Yeah.
someone does.
Well, it usually gets
right?
like weird. Like it's like either has an agenda or it's just like it's not the same. Like the vibes aren't the same.
I mean, I get that
And you get
because
sad.
I used to follow like World of Warcraft machinimas,
Yeah.
where they would make videos within like the engine of World of Warcraft and edit them.
Yeah.
yeah.
But then some of the creators from that went on to do other things that I followed for a while.
Yeah.
But then you just stop following them for like years.
Mhm.
You come back to it and you're like, what are they up to now? It's like he's divorced. He's still only working with one guy. He's doing weird D&D campaigns and stuff now. And you're just like, this isn't anything.
Never really took off.
This isn't anything like what he used to do.
Yeah.
But he's still doing content,
I
kind
mean,
of thing.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like that's kind of what like happened to Rooster Teeth in a sense because they've moved hands quite a few. Like they're like producers, but they're still doing like Red versus Blue. Achievement
it's
Hunter's
like-
still there.
Red versus Blue is like a far cry of what it used to be.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's just like they're still out there doing that, and they still have like this big community. But it's just like it's changed quite a lot.
Yeah.
Which I've always been confused about, like Achievement Hunter and Rooster Teeth and like all that stuff, like how it works. Because the slow mo guy is on Achievement Hunter, I'm pretty sure.
Gavin Free?
So
Yes, but
yeah,
he still does his
Rooster
own
Teeth
stuff.
started as like 2 guys in their basement, and now it's like a full-fledged
Like-
multi-company product.
And
thing.
Yeah.
Achievement Hunter's part of it, and
Yeah,
Gavin
it's got-
Free's a part of it, but he's also still the slow mo guy, and the other guy's not
Yeah.
there. It's
Well,
really
the
whack.
second
I never
slow-mo
got into
guy
Rooster
lives
Teeth.
in Britain, I think.
Does he?
Yeah.
I thought they moved both to Houston.
No, so Gavin Free, who's like the main guy for slow mo,
Yeah,
for the slow mo guys, he is in America.
in Texas.
But the other guy,
The other guy's
Dave?
British Special Forces. Right? He's the
Yeah.
SAS
Yeah,
guy. Right?
Exactly.
he's ex-British Special Forces.
Yeah.
I say I don't think
So-
he is anymore.
yeah, if he's not now, he might be in America. I'm not sure.
I thought
But they
they-
still. So the thing is, they would like get together and they'd shoot just a ton of videos.
Maybe that's it.
And just
Yeah.
have a backlog to release until the next time he could come over and shoot a ton of videos.
'Cause
Which is a great way of
I
doing
remember
it.
Gavin Free was in the Achievement Hunter studio because
Yeah.
I remember when they used to do all like the Minecraft videos and stuff. They would have like background scenes and they would all be in a room huddled around computers playing, and Gavin was in there.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. They
I
still
did-
do
Yeah,
that.
he's
never
he's
done
one of the
Rooster Teeth, so I didn't
original
know
Achievement
that.
Hunter people.
They also
I did not
they
know
also
that.
do like this comedy thing where they'll just put a bunch of like all the creators in a room, and it's like if you can make someone laugh to life, last one standing gets something.
Interesting.
When I watched them, it was the early seasons of Red vs. Blue, early Achievement Hunters. They were starting their Minecraft series with
Captain Sparkles.
Gavin, Michael.
Kevin Sparkles in his GT.
I went through a
40.
Captain Sparkles phase.
Yeah.
Not gonna
Was
lie.
that whenever he was getting his GT?
Yeah, actually.
I wonder why.
I love that car. It's so surprisingly small. But
there goes the gay cowboy hand signal again.
yeah,
'Cause that means that it's time to wrap
wrap
it up. Well, that's been BakaTaka, and all that food at the beginning made me particularly hungry. So I'm gonna say bye for now.
Get some food.
Get some food. I'm Aaron.
I'm George.
Erik.
That's BakaTaka. Thanks for watching.
Later.
Peace.
See ya.
Hey, that's it for this one. Alright, wait for the next one. In the meantime, I've got some Hatsune Miku Project Diva something Mega Mix to play in the meantime. So, bye. Bye.
Can we go get food now?
Company overall.
Yeah, like
I've
Mundo. Isn't it
never
Mundo now?
Got
Like,
into Rooster Teeth.
Not
Like
Mundo.
really, I don't
know.
think I've
It's
watched
great.
any major Rooster Teeth.
They're
I watched Rooster Teeth when it was just Rooster
they're very woke.
They've partnered now with like and a bunch of
Funhouse, yeah.
Funhouse. All like under.
So now
Willems?
Rooster Teeth is like a conglomerate. Like,
Yeah. Willems is
content.
hilarious.
They were
Bruce.
for